Well, the hoods have finally come off, and it's not a Halloween costume. Donald Trump's closing argument is racism.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
That was Tony Hinchcliffe, a speaker at Trump's hate rally in Madison Square Garden on Sunday. The Trump campaign later tried to downplay the incident.
And I think it is sad that the media will pick up on one joke that was made by a comedian.
But it wasn't just one comedian, and it wasn't just one joke.
It's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? I'm just kidding, that's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun, we carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
Yeah, they really brought out the black people eating watermelon stereotype. And then there was this from Dr. Phil.
This country was built on hard work, added value, and talent, not on DEI.
Yes, this country was built on hard work by unpaid black people who were exploited by rich white guys who took the credit. But Donald Trump doesn't know about hard work. He inherited $400 million from his KKK daddy and still went bankrupt 6 times. And as for Dr. Phil, this dude has a lot of damn nerve. The only reason he became famous is because a black woman, Oprah Winfrey, gave him a platform. And don't forget Rudy Giuliani.
And the Palestinians are taught to kill us at 2 years old.
That's the former mayor of New York City who was just ordered to turn over his Manhattan penthouse to Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss, the 2 black women he lied about election fraud in Georgia, which he was actually doing himself with Trump.
They won't let a Palestinian in Jordan. They won't let a Palestinian in Egypt. And Harris wants to bring them to you.
And this guy.
She is some sick Hillary Clinton, huh?
And this woman who had to pay a $1 million fine for a frivolous lawsuit against Hillary Clinton.
You see, I put my MAGA jacket to trigger Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton was 8 years ago, folks. Can we talk about Kamala Harris?
Her and her pimp handlers will destroy our country. We need to slaughter this other people.
If that wasn't bad enough, this guy made it biblical.
She is the devil, whoever screamed that out. She is the Antichrist.
And this dude had the nerve to bring a cross with him.
Back Donald Trump. I love you, Donald. God bless America.
Just like the KKK. And it's not just a bunch of MAGA weirdos. Well, they're all MAGA weirdos. But they were MAGA weirdos with power and influence in Trump's inner circle. Like Stephen Miller, who used to be a top White House advisor for Trump.
America is for Americans and Americans only.
Just like the old days, Germany is for Germans only. They even brought out this guy.
But look at my African American over here.
And I'll be damned if you're gonna have some school tell my boys that they can now be girls.
And I'll be damned if I let a black man who let a white man pat him on the head like a puppy preach to me about manhood. And all this happened in the same complex at Madison Square Garden where American Nazis held an infamous rally in 1939. That's why Trump relates to the Nazis.
He commented more than once that, that Hitler did some good things too.
And wants yes men behind him.
He frequently said to senior staff, why don't my generals support me the way that Hitler's generals supported him?
After all that, the Trump people are still trying to downplay the offensive attack on Puerto Rico.
Obviously, that joke does not reflect the views of President Trump.
Oh, but it does.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats.
And this.
No, they've done very bad things to this country. They are indeed the enemy from within.
And this.
They're poisoning the blood of our country.
In fact, Trump is running the most racist and bigoted major party presidential campaign in modern American history. They used to use dog whistles so no one would hear them.
You needed that job, but they had to give it to a minority. One was Willie Horton.
Now they use microphones in public arenas. If you're black, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, an immigrant, LGBTQ, a woman, a Democrat, Mexican, Haitian, Muslim, or anyone who dares to challenge the twice impeached, quadruple indicted, convicted cult leader, you are the enemy to them. And no matter how close you may think you are to white privilege because of your skin tone, your religion, your paycheck, or your friend circle that you think makes you feel like you're part of the group, you are still an outsider. I've been to Madison Square Garden for basketball games, track meets, and concerts, but I never thought I'd see a Klan rally there. Trump has no chance of winning in New York, so the only reason for him to go there is to get media attention and to stir up hatred and division. This is not a drill, folks. Wake up and vote.